Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a 3 at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Stood up well to him there. Traumeri. Germany finding their passes. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Valverde. Now it's Lukaku. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shapes to shoot! This time, surely! It's fallen loose again! He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Haaland. Thuram. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now this could be a chance. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Konate getting this one clear. Oh, that's delightful. He's being urged to shoot. It's a threatening shot at goal! Goal! Spain! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. He's in a great position here. Shot could... It's Lukaku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Might be danger here. And he shoots! Off the post! In he goes again! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Barella! And that is wildly off target. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to play it through. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Played back in. Lukaku. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. James. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Thuram. And he was quick to react. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Konate with the slide tackle there. Valverde. And Mendes. That pass has been well intercepted. And he thumps it clear. Chouameni. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Barella. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's decent chance! Goal, Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get enough?
And the shot! In for the pieces! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Lukaku. Mbappe. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an exact...
He's one-on-one, surely! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. And it's Barella. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And, of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. He's through here. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thuram is onto it in a flash. Gravenberch. And here's Isak. Isak. There he goes, motoring forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's a sharp little ball. It shoots! Valverde in towards the back stick. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Eder Militao tries to clear. And it's Valverde. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe is onto this. Knocks it out wide. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barella powering forward here. Oh, that's neat. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Thuram. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That was lovely, that.
Played out wide. He's in space and looking for options.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Tchouaméni getting this one clear. And it's James. Gravenberch. Oh, it's come loose. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi knocks it into space. And it's pulled back. Tries to get it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Isak. Nuno Mendes. Gravenberg. Now this could be a chance. Chooses to go back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Thuram duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 18, el
Played
dorsal
towards the
9
other side.
serán sustituidos por el
He
dorsal
really is being
22,
given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Barella, and they can counter here. Hakimi. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Quick look. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 25.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
El dorsal 21.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Se va a llevar a cabo un
That looks a
cambio de
cracking
jugadores.
ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Isak, and it's Hakimi. Valverde. Matheus Cunha. Chance! It's in! Right in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Valverde receives it in a wide position. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's hoisted clear. Diogo Dalot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been slipped through. Now it's Alvarez. Cross flung in towards the middle. They've got to be quick to recover this. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Dalot. Valverde. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
João Palhinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Gravenberg. That's really nicely played. Eder Militao with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's been given away. He's got away. Isak. João Palhinha. Gravenberg. Dani Olmo. 4 added minutes on the board. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. Isak. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 6.
Into extra time we go.
El dorsal 3. Cambio de jugadores.
Palhinha. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This looks promising. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he spark a counter here? Palhinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Guardiol. Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Shot, surely! Corner number 3 coming up. Dani Olmo plays it short. That is lovely. Dani Olmo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich tries to play it through. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Shot, great chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Germany come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Looking for options for movement. Valverde.
Oh, great feedback.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played in with purpose. Gravenberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Konate deals with that comfortably. Gravenberg. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. And he's there to clear it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nice control. Valverde looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Germany really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that's it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Isak. Thuram is onto this. Cucurella.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cucurella. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Isak. Tries to play it through. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lukaku. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Konate. Ndika. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Isak. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Barella. Now it's Isak. He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, played right into his path. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Cucurella. That is lovely. Cucurella stood his ground strongly. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And can he finish it? He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Isak. Great vision. Quality ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Searching pass he's played there. He's found the way through.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And here's Bellingham.
And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Picked it up, Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
Bellingham plays it short. And here's Bellingham.
Nice control. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
We are into overtime.
Can he get on the end of this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Germany have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Isak.
Isak.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and plays it forward. Lukaku looks to get on the end of this. Partey. It's played through for him. Bruno Fernandes. Konate deals with that comfortably. That's a good run down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lukaku absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, that's neat.
And he's in on goal.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ndika, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 13.
He's on it, can he get away? That's Barrios. And that was very necessary.
Serán sustituidos por el
And it's
dorsal
Barrios.
25, el dorsal 2,
Chouameni
el dorsal 4,
threads one in,
el dorsal
and that
22,
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Half an hour gone in the second half. Good take, shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Chouameni, they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's a decent ball. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Chouameni, probing pass. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Kimmich. Now it's Barrios. Dani Olmo. And the flag has shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Spain go in search of a late winner. Very nicely done. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's been cut out, well played. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11 será sustituido
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And it's Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dani Olmo driving forward. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe.
That's very neat. Now, can he find a finish?
Gravenberg.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Skims one in.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Alvarez.
Can he get it through? Oh, nice touch. Lovely bit of skill.
And it's Pedri.
And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Germany have their third corner.
They've played it short.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Lovely feet.
Thinks he's having a shot! Gravenberg.
Extra time reaches half-time.
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who concedes the day in the next 15 minutes?
And so the last chance to find a winner. So for the last time, who dares to win?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Sorloth. Looking to play him in.
Nuno, terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
And here's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Gravenberg puts a cross in. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Matheus Cunha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gravenberg touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, the standout issue for me, Peter, is the question why they waited until extra time to reveal their true selves.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Isak steps up for his penalty. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Keeper did plenty right, but couldn't save it.
Alvarez is the man who's second in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Sorloth is the third man to step forward.
Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
The third man in the queue. That's a good penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Spain looking to draw level. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Sticks it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So can he do it? That's won it! Germany have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.